rush with Deagles. No nades landing on them at this time. Get them especially if they can pick off Delpan, and there he goes. Get right with one. It's going to be a 2-on-3. They've got Deagles.
Looks like the bomb is down in a really awkward spot. It's going to be hard for Escape to get it back.
Yeah, well, 1-on-3, and Kubin, he's actually running down. Maybe the bomb's not even planted.
It's down, like in CT spawn.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So he maybe looking over the ledge and getting killed. That's always. Is that how that happened?
Could have been.
Yeah, I mean, I remember just in our own competitive days. You know, if you've got the bomb, you know, don't go too close to the ledge. That's rough when that happens. Koopman gets taken down by Face, and the Deagle save doesn't really pay off, getting only two kills. But it was close. I think SK didn't really get many nades off on them, and that gave them a chance. But
I think that was like a really unlucky break for ESC to get the bomb like thrown down like into that spot where they couldn't, you know, just get a plant off and make the CTs come to them. Because they had a couple guns and they would have fared pretty well in that situation against the remaining members of SK. So.
Yeah, right, being a little bit aggressive on this save round for ESC, and he pays for it by giving his gun up.
Well, he gave up his gun, which is that's always not good.
I think it's warranted though. I mean, it's a 3v5 with one gun.
I'm surprised that Taz has still got the gun though. That's what surprised me. I feel like he should maybe have given it to Neo or especially, you know, any of his teammates that had 100 HP because if one of his more healthfully endowed members had that gun, they might have been able to get one more. So, gun round for ESC. They've got their AKs. No ops, I don't think. If they did buy an op, it was an op without armor. SK pushing 3 into long. Almost anti-stratting ESC if they did go for a quick long. But this is like a mirror of what SK was doing. Their default is almost exactly the same. The only difference now is Pasha's rotating back around to B rather than... and they're going to meet somebody at B. Lord with the pick onto Face, who was pushed up. Delpan getting an op, of course. Neo and Pasha answering back on Robin and Forrest, and they've got room to plant the bomb at B site. Delpan trying to spam a little bit, but it's not paying off. The bomb goes down, and they've got a 2-on-3 to look forward to. Delpan and Get Right versus Pasha, Kubin, and Neo. I think the smartest thing to do would be to save. If Delpan maybe got one more pick, they would definitely go for it, but no, it's not going to happen. Yeah, keep that gun with Delpan. I mean, he got 2 frags that round, and you can pretty much count on him getting one every round when he has that op. Statistically, I'm sure there's statistics to back me up there. He's good.
Probably got something ridiculous like 2.5 frags per round.
With an op. Yeah. He's got the golden op. So, going to be another gun round for ESC. They did finally pick up a T side round, and if the momentum is anything like it was in the first half, as soon as they won around there, they just took off. So. Koopman spamming Forrest through the box. That was kind of funny.
Oh, and Delpan gets another kill with the op.
Of course. So the save worked out well. ESC hasn't really picked us where to go. It was SK trying to play a little bit aggressively in the mid, and didn't, they traded kills. I mean, you'd have to look at HP to be certain how it fared, but it looks like they're pretty even. Delpan's really low, but ESC has a couple guys who are sort of in middle range HP. And Face is going to have to make this round count. They're pushing into B. He's trying to stay alive. Gets off a good flash, but it doesn't matter. Taz takes him out. Taz is flashing over. He's going to get the plant. SK not even trying for the retake this time. They're just like, nope, you went B. You win the round for free. I think Face needed to kill one. I think it came down to that. I think if he had gotten one, SK might have decided that it was worthwhile. But as it stands, it's a 4-on-3. It's always hard to retake with an op. What do you think of that? Do you think they should have played one mid for a faster rotation, or how do you think they got caught off there? No one knows. It's a mystery.
Outplayed, yo.
Yeah, outplayed. All right. So SK is going to make a buy of it. They get another op down, or Delpan drops, I guess, for someone. Gets the op back.
Yeah, that's the other thing, because I think it was like a half save or half buy for some of the SK guys.
Little mid boost here with some op edge. Up mid.
Yeah, that's interesting. And in fact, he must have missed that one against Neo a couple times, because Neo's managed to make it all the way up Cat. SK is playing no one on Cat. Too long, one CT spawn. But it's Delpan rotating around at CT spawn. He's going to be watching Cat. So if Neo pushes out, it's going to have a hard time. And to see if he has the discipline to wait for it, or if he's just going to... Oh, he's trying to bait the op shot. It doesn't work, though. Delpan avoiding a couple flashes, waiting for SK to... In fact, they were going to go for the B push. Taz taking out Face again. Flashing over. They're going to get an easy plant. Still rotating around. Forrest is waiting for his teammates. Patient. Getting spammed pretty bad and mated pretty bad. 26 HP and gets to death. Delpan taking out one. But he's not going to do much from CT spawn. This is going to be another save. Face is having a hard time there in B. Maybe more aggressive strat, click 2 and flash him into tunnels. Maybe something like that works. I mean, he did play aggressively once and got by Lord of it. So maybe they're a little bit confused at what to do at this point.
Oh. Delpan getting lated by that Glock.
One Glock.
That's funny. He's congratulating Delpan on the good shot.
If you did watch Delpan's shot, he completely walled him through the B wall. It was actually a really amazing shot.
Dude, really? Yes, it's an eco, so yeah. Man, the momentum is really in ESC's favor at this point, and it's so great to see them playing this effectively. It'd be awesome to see them win WCG title. I think the previous was under PGS, Poker Strategy, Pentagram, those kind of things. Pretty familiar names in the... But SK, a lot of these players were familiar from Fnatic, so same players, different teams, that's all.
Nice little pick from
Robin getting the pick, yeah. That's a good way to open it up. This time they're playing 2 really close to B because they keep taking it. I think that was a good adjustment. Not playing too long, that was a good adjustment because ESC just not going long. I'm really surprised at that. I mean, and all the competitive play that I've seen, you often see splits at A, and a lot of these teams, they're just happy to send 4 Or even 5 right up cat, or maybe 4 with one watching their flank. And they push out mid, smoking up CT spawn quite well, but not enough to...
Ooh.
So just amazing shots from ESC. They are on fire. Going out mid and just basically out-aiming SK.
You know you've been honing your reaction time when someone jumps over a box and you get that headshot.
You get the headshot without... Yeah, exactly. Before they land, you just shoot them straight in midair. That's nuts. It's nuts without interp, which is, of course, on land they're not playing with that. But it seems to happen all the time online.
Well, online's another story. Let's not talk about that.
All right. True enough. But in North America here, it's the only story these
Unless,
days.
of course, you're playing ESCA, which is generally 95% fair.
I think so. They force this anti-eco, just getting frags. I've never been a huge fan of frag movies where they just highlight these huge anti-eco kills where they're like, yeah, you aced them, but they've got no armor, and like they didn't even see the gun because they died so fast.
It's a nice little spectator treat, though. I like seeing him sometimes. It's always nice to see five players line up and just get sprayed down.
I was raving about that 4 kill by Neo, but probably didn't even have head armor, so... This time ESC going for a really fast cat strat, not quite a rush, but I'd say a really concerted push. They're going to be in a little bit of trouble here if they get naded, and I think that's they're a little bit afraid of that. That's choosing not to nade up from mid, and I think that's smart. ESC's kind of waiting for that. And in fact, they've fared quite well. They're all at about 100 HP. Makes you wonder if SK's buying without nades. That could totally be the case. I know we saw like one flash. Huge smoke strat here. This is going to be very confusing. Doesn't stop Delpan from getting the entry, but he's going to be pretty blind. In fact, he does go out. Picks off get right, but face answers back. Kuban picking up for it. Have the sight. And the bomb didn't fall down into CT spawn, so Robert's looking a little bit flustered here, not knowing exactly what direction he wants to look, and probably wishing he could save that op. He'll do his best to save it if he can. Shot, and that's the end of him. ESC wins a couple more, or a few more, and they have the game. What's the SK doing to, at least win one more? Like, what can bring them back into this game at this point? Do they need to play aggressively? Do they need to save for nades? What do you think?
Well, Matt, I think they need to start buying a T-side auto sniper. That's what I think.
Wow, somebody's got their troll on.
No troll. I've been playing, I wish I had been playing some CSGO, but, yeah, that'd be cool. See an auto sniper going on in a professional game, especially in a grand final.
Yeah, we haven't got updates quite yet on CS:GO. Hopefully we will next week. It's kind of like a hopefully every week at this point. But as far as I know, the auto sniper isn't in the game right now in the beta anyway. I know it was in the show matches where everyone was buying the auto sniper, but after seeing that, they were a little afraid that would be every beta game would just be auto sniper, auto sniper. Auto sniper. SK deciding to save en masse this time. This time they're saving 4 guns. So this is